Hey guys, today this will Leetcode 328 odd even linked list. Given the head of a single linked list, group all the nodes with odd indices together, followed by the nodes with even indices, and return the reordered list. The first node is considered odd and the second node is even, and so on. Note that the relative order inside both the even and odd groups should remain as it was in the input. You must solve the problem in O1 extra space complexity and of n time complexity. So how do we solve this problem? Let's go to the first example. As you can see in the first example, we will have this linked list, right? So as you can see, and this node are at odd indices, right? They let's say label them, right? It's gonna be 3 and it's gonna be 4 here and it's gonna be 5 here, right? So as you can see, this and nodes are at odd indices and there should be before all the nodes with even indices, right? So how to solve this problem? How do we come up with a solution for to group them, right? So we are going to use two pointers. Let's say we're gonna have an odd pointer and we're gonna have an even pointer. Let's say we have an even pointer, and our even head starts from this position, and our odd head starts from the head of the linked list, right? So once we know this, what we are going to do is the next of this odd node is gonna be the next of this even node, right? So we'll point to this, and the next of this even is now odd pointer is gonna be here, and the next of this even is gonna be the next of this odd, right? The next of the odd, right? The next of this even is gonna be the next of this odd. So we will point this to this one. And now E is gonna be here, and the next of this odd is gonna be the next of this odd is gonna be the next of this even, right? So we'll move this to this position. Now, as you can see, now O is gonna be here, right? So the next of this odd is gonna be the next of, I mean, the next of this even is gonna be the next of this odd, right? So now this 4 points to none, right? So as you can see, the even linked list is gonna be two, two, and it's gonna point 4, and 4 is gonna point to none, right? And the odd linked list is gonna be 1 is gonna be the first, and 1 points to 3, 3 is gonna be the next one, and the last node is gonna be 5, right? 5 points to none. So as you can see, the last pointer always gonna be at this position, and E is gonna be at this position, right? And the head, even head is gonna be here. For example, the even head is gonna be here, right? Even head. Let's say our even head is gonna be this one, and our odd head is gonna be this one. So head, right? We have two heads, right? Now what we're going to do is once we are here, our odd this pointer is this the tail, since we can just say the tail, right? The tail is have to point the even head, right? So we can say just this odd dot next is gonna be our dot or dot next is gonna be the head, the even head, right? This we can just say the even head. We can just say even here, right? Then once we just do this, we can just return the odd head. The odd head is gonna be just the head of the linked list, the given head of linked list. We can return the head, right? So so we are going to solve this problem this way. So the time complexity is gonna be oven, the space is gonna be off one since we are going to use just pointers, right? Even in odd pointers. So first we have to check whether the linked list is gonna be whether it is none or not. Yeah, if the linked list is gonna be none, what we're going to do is, but we don't need to, I think. Let's start with our two pointers. Let's say we're gonna have odd. Let's say we're gonna have say we're gonna have odd. The odd is pointing the head of the linked list, and the even is gonna point to the head dot next, right? Yeah. So then let's say we have an even head. Let's say we can have an even head is just initially the head dot next, right? Then what we're going to do is while the and even and even dot next, while this is true, we iterate while this is true, right? Since we are moving two steps each time, then we have to check like this is true. Then once we have done this, the odd is gonna be the odd is just the odd dot next is gonna be the even dot next, right? Even dot even dot next, right? And our odd is gonna be now moved to odd dot next. And the even dot next is gonna be the next of the even position is gonna be odd dot next, right? And our odd is gonna now our even is gonna be even dot next. And once we have done this, we know like the odd dot next, the last, the tail of the odd linked list, it's next is gonna be the even head, right? The even head. Once we have done this, we can just return. We know the even head, the tail of the even head is none, right? So we can return just the head. Because the head of the old linked list points to the head, right? So the head of the linked list, we can just return the head instead of the old linked list. Just so the time complexity is gonna be the time complex is gonna be both n and speed complex is gonna be, since we didn't use any extra space like that is going to be scale. So we have just all one, right? So let's see if it works for the given test cases. Okay. So as you can see, passed for the two test cases. Okay. What if we have given, let's say, what if we have no any head, right? At this point, as you can see, hey, we don't have any head dot next, right? What if we don't have any? What if we have only? What if the head is none? So if the head is none, this might throw an error, right? So we have to check like if if not the head, and what if we have only one node, right? If we have only one node, if we have only one node, what is going to happen, right? If let's say we have only one node, let's say we have this node, right? So as this case, the odd is gonna be at this position, and the even is gonna point to none, right? Then odd dot next is gonna be the even head. The even head is just the none, right? So we can only check if the head is none, right? At this case, we have to return just the head right away, right? Since this may throw an error, right? Let's see. Let's have another. Let's add a test case, for example. Let's remove all of them. Okay, let's see if it works for. Yeah, as you can see, passed. If there is no node, what if we have one? Let's say we have three here. Let's say we have one node, right? Okay, let's see. So it passed, right? So let's submit it. So as you can see, this is this much of Python user and this much of in space, right? So guys, if you like this video, please subscribe. It's gonna help me a lot. And if you just want more videos, please touch the notification button, and if you can share this video for people who want to learn about DCA. So thank you very much.